About index number, we learned the basics, the definition, the types, the constructions, the different formulas, and how this different formulas could be tested to get the best formula. And now it is time to learn something new in this. This index number is called consumer price index number, that as a consumer what price he is paying for living, or I can say cost of living index number. For living, how much cost are we paying? So there is a most of the things are same, but the names of the construction of this index number is slightly different. So let's see the construction of this index number. So while constructing the consumer price index number, the first thing is defining. Hope you remember what I spoke about defining while constructing the normal index number. I said what is the purpose of constructing this index number should be told in this part. Now doing family budget inquiry and selecting weight. Family budget inquiry is, yeah, you should check which class of family, higher class, middle class, lower class, because every class have different kind of budget. They have different kind of weightage, because higher class people would worry about looks most of the time. Let it be food, let it be clothes, let it be. When we come to the middle class, they are worried about both. Not only the good quality, but also the price should be made sure it is the cheapest for that quality. So it will be very different approach for different class people. So in this section we will be defining for what class of people we are doing the index number. Next is obtaining the price quotations. Again the same thing what I have explained before, that you go to the different shop in that location in which you are doing the index number and collecting the different prices what these different shops are having. And the last one is computing index number. This is the link to the next concept. While computing index number, I have to check what kind of formula I am using. Whether I am using aggregate formula or I am using family budget formula. So there are two kinds of formula for consumer price index number, aggregate and family budgeting. In this layer, we are going to choose which formula is suitable on the purpose or on the price quotations what we have got in the previous steps. So that is what the next topic is. We are going to see what are the two types of formula consumer price index number has. So we are coming to the last part of the theory of this chapter. So as I was saying, consumer price index number has two types, aggregative expenditure method, family budgeting method. Actually, a happy thing for the students who are finding it little hard to remember the formula for aggregative expenditure method is exactly same as last year's index number. Hope you remember how to write last year's index number. That is the same, summation P1 divided by summation P0 is the price relative, for which I am giving the weights Q0 and Q0, which is multiplied by 100 is the formula for aggregative expenditure. But what is the formula for family budgeting? It is exactly same as weighted aggregative index number. Hope you remember, simple aggregative, average aggregative, and next comes the weighted simple thing and weighted aggregative. So this is the formula exactly like the weighted aggregative index number, that is summation WP divided by summation W, where W denotes the weight and P denotes the price relative. So aggregative expenditure method formula is exactly like as last year's index number, summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0, and what is family budgeting method is summation WP divided by summation W, where W is the weights and P is the price relatives. So my friends, as we have learned all this, now it is time to see how these concepts will help us in solving the question paper. So in question paper, as I was saying, this chapter carries 26 marks in 1 mark question, in 2 mark question, 5 mark question and 10 mark question. So we're going to pick up the question exactly like how they are giving in question paper, and we're going to solve. So how about taking a small break? Now before taking a break, I would ask you one small question. Have you ever wondered that why can't you see the tip of your nose? How much ever you try, you cannot see the tip of your nose. So let's find out the answer for this small little question about ourselves after the break.